Welcome to No Man's Sky Survival Mode. I'm starting this video up on the bridge of my capital vessel because before we get into any gameplay, I just want to talk about something because I've been thinking a little bit about the upcoming Beyond update and the implications for this series. I know I've already stated that I'm going to start again, but it's occurred to me that maybe there might be some new features in the Beyond update that I'm only able to experience quickly by continuing with this series. So I've been thinking a little bit about what I need to do with this series, maybe to give myself a little bit of an advantage, because there are inherent risks. I'm pretty almost certain I can guarantee that we're going to get a galaxy reset, so there's going to be probably implications for my bases that I've got scattered around the universe. Although, to be honest, my bases are really small, there's nothing elaborate in them. Therefore, there's nothing there that if I could go and just recover the units, I could rebuild them. I mean, obviously, my primary base is a different story because that's got a lot more detail and it's a lot more complex. I've got the underwater section, and of course, I've got all some of the other areas where I've got some of my unique items displayed. But compared to, like, I think it was the next update when they did a reset, we had problems with the vaults. But because you can now access vaults from other locations, it means that, I mean, including up here on this capital vessel, I don't think having to worry about the vaults is such a big issue, because you can see here, I can get to any of my vaults just by coming in here. So even if something happened on my base that said that I can't access it on that base, which is what happened to me in, I think it was during the next update, when my base was underground and I couldn't really do much there. Now I think it's a slightly different situation. So I think from a building point of view, I don't think I need to do anything special, but I think the more important thing is going to be cash and nanites, because there's a very real possibility. Let's better top that up, I suppose. There's a very real possibility that there might be some new feature introduced that's going to cost an absolute load of money, say some ship upgrade process, and the same with nanites. I mean, we can't do anything about Quicksilver because there's no community events. So I think what I'm going to be doing in the run up towards Beyond, probably from now on, is try and build up a bit more cash, maybe a bit more cash making focused, and maybe building up more and more nanites. Once I've got my current fighter fitted out, maybe I'll just keep building up the nanites. I mean, to me that seems to be a way forward. I mean, there's maybe one or two other things that I could possibly do, but that's the main ones that I can think of. And I think that's about all I want to say on that, guys. But I mean, if you've got any opinions of what preparations you're making for the Beyond update, feel free to chuck it in the comments. But I will reiterate that the main focus once Beyond comes out was we will be starting over again, possibly in permadeath. Actually, I fancy going all out for a permadeath series. I've actually missed my permadeath series. Anyway, let's just get down and cash these missions in, see if we can make money. I can't send out another mission because I haven't got any fuel. So what we got here? Got some album pearls. Well, that's not there. Chromic metal, that could be useful. Indium, yeah. Oh, this is obviously an element mission as opposed to cash. Oh, we got a little bit of cash. The cash is probably known as about half a million. I suppose, yeah, 500,000. We've got some Albion pearls. Not going to win any awards, is it? What we got here? Well, we can put that in the exocraft. I think we'll keep the I think we'll put the cadmium with us, but we'll leave the chromic metal. Actually, I could probably put the chromic metal in my high capacity because I've got 1,000 chromic metal there. So what we're going to do is just go here, see what we get from this one. I think the longer range missions make more money. I mean, these were quite light because I don't have it there. Another 270 million. So it looks like we're going to make over 1 million. We've got 3 superconductors. Yeah, wow. These are really short missions, aren't they? Well, I'm certainly going to keep the superconductors. I want to take those back to my Colossus. So we'll put those in the exocraft as well. What have we got to sell? Well, we can sell the Albion Pearl, sell the Lemonum, and I think we'll probably sell the activated cadmium as well. I've got quite a lot of cadmium at the moment, so can't see any point. Let's see what the prices are like here. We'll sell them. Aluminum. It's not worth a vast amount of money, but as they say, every little helps. Chromic metal. There, that's -11. Bit reluctant to sell that, and we might get a better price somewhere else. Sell the Albion pearls. I mean, most of my income is going to have to come from farming, I think, to be honest. That's about it here. I mean, the other thing that's just occurred to me is I could, based on the fact that there's a possibility that when the Beyond Date comes out, it may wreck my farming capability. So I could actually build a farm up here, couldn't I? I mean, that could be an option. I don't think there'd be anything in here. Oh, we got a Gek relic. Okay. Never occurred to me that I think I checked these out before. So that's a little bit of freebie anyway. Yeah, I mean, I could put some farming capability out here. Go away. As a backup, but I think if I got loads of cash, it'd be easier just to recover a new base after the Beyond update using cash, I think, to be honest. And then just take it from there. Let's just get down here. I'm not sure if I want to stay in this system or whether it's time to move on and find another system and see if we can find some tech. I'd really love to change this exotic ship as well. It annoys me a little bit. I mean, I'd love to get one of those organic ships, the ones that look a bit like an octopus. I mean, I've yet to find one actually, to be honest. In fact, I can't even remember seeing one. Yeah, outside of other people's web pages and videos. Yes. Have a look. Let's see what we got. The way of planets. I mean, that's nothing special. What's that beyond? I mean, these would be. I mean. Cactus flesh, parched planet, activated copper. No. There's another unknown planet here. There's another parched planet. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, guys. Let's go somewhere else. Current mission. Yeah, let's head towards the center of the galaxy. Adequate. What do I fancy? Failing, satisfactory. We could get struggling. Again, I really hope that when Beyond comes out, that Hello Games flesh out some of these areas here, because yeah, I mean, you've got a failing economy, but to be honest, when I've travelled to planets, there's only differences in the prices. It'd be really good if there was maybe a different cultural content effect by being on a failing system. Maybe that there's some special opportunities, you know, that things work out better. I actually quite like this booming one, or extraction. I'm curious about that. It's an F8F water. It could be, yeah, there's quite a few planets on that as well. I was so busy talking I didn't check the number of planets, but well, that's the way it goes. Suppose I could call myself a random warrior. So it looks like we've flown straight into a space battle, and I won't be able to call my annoys me this does, because if I try and call my capital vessel, I'll be locked out, so I won't be able to get in on it. So we're gonna have to do this with ship here. So oops, I've just hit the surface of where are you? There he is. That one. we'll try and use a few more rocket launchers. Let's have a little bit of a rocket launcher session. That wasn't even close, was it? I don't know. That wasn't. Okay, let's just change the phase beam. Strike on him. Back to rocket launchers. Wow, look at that. One shot kill. Nope, got overheat. I'm starting to develop a little bit of a liking for rocket launcher. Changed. I enjoyed that. I like the rocket attack. That was fun. I think that's it. I don't think we need to talk to the emergency comms established. Well, we might as well say hello. Lifeform, who must be the captain of Rain, looks greatly relieved. This is a gesture as if welcomed me aboard. Okay. Navigational data received. Oh, I've just done an intro about saving money, and oh, I've got to check it out, guys. Look at that, yeah. It'd be really cool if the bridge was up on that structure at the top there. But of course it's not, but I can see me doing something really stupid now. And see what we got here. I mean, the downside is that if I buy this, I will have to swap stuff over. Okay, let's see what you've got. I mean, inspect freighter. That's a 24 slot. And my current is 31. Oh, what a shame. Although it's a bit better. But I don't think that really makes a difference. It's still 4 slots. See, mine's a longer one. This is a more squat version of the ship. Now, I'm not going to give up 7 slots. I mean, I fill this up regularly anyway. So, no, nice thought. But okay, but perhaps, yeah. Salute. Whoever salute them. Hello, Commander. It was a nice thought while it lasted, but it's not. I mean, I'm still not too sure how when you buy or swap capital vessels now, what happens, because I've got that device stashed in on my deck where I'm they're supposed to capture the resources, but prior to this update, whenever you bought another capital vessel, what would happen is everything you built in the base would be taken apart and shoved in there. But I'm not totally convinced that actually works. I mean, are you sure, guys? I'm looking around here to change ships, and of course I'm not. This isn't my capital vessel. Yeah, I mean, have any of you guys just swapped like that, and has that worked? Because I'm pretty sure the last time I tried, it didn't work. There wasn't anything in it. And I wouldn't really want to spend a lot of time taking apart my old capital vessel apart. That's gold. I really want tritium. Oops. Oh, that's silver. Got loads of silver. So let's get into the space station. Well, I'm actually landed on the space station. I'm in a little bit of a reflective mood today, actually, to be honest. I mean, to be honest, I'm now at a point in with the Beyond update. I know I keep talking about the Beyond update, but it's becoming more and more difficult to avoid it now, especially if you watch anybody making YouTube videos on it, because it's becoming very much in the forefront of people's minds. I'm not too fussy about really chasing down a new upgraded ship now, to be honest. Well, we're certainly going to take the shield module. I think I've got all the pulse engine capability I need at the moment. The one area I'm short on is shields, so that's not a bad find. Let's just get over this way. Hello guys, well, I'll come back and talk to you in a minute. Do the usual. I've spoken to one of these guys for a little while, so of course I would still like to get that final milestone finished. I don't know, 161,000. Don't really need these, but maybe if we find an extreme planet in this system. I really like that avatar. Okay, let's see what resource analysts, whatever you are, peer part. What have you got for me? What we got here? Kill foreman. Oh, we'll take kill the Sentinel quad. Found again there. Hunt for missing person. Raid planetary depot. Lots of missing persons here. Yeah, I'm not really in the mood. I mean, we've got level 7 there. And theft on the run. You're 4, you're level 7. I'm curious to find out what a level 7 missing person actually is, how difficult it is to do. So maybe we'll take that just out of curiosity. Okay. Partial potential location established. I was going to change my ship. I think for the moment we'll stick with Wanderlust 2 for this mission, and then we'll see how it goes. What we got here? An unknown planet. You're a highly radio source, active source. That ship's got frigates. Again, I can't really see the point of getting frigates at the moment. It's a fragmented planet. Where's that mission gone then? Oh, it flipped. Another mode. So it looks like we're going to the highly radioactive planet. So, well, this will take us to a trading station. We've got hostiles coming in, but that's not going to be any problem because we'll be down in the atmosphere before they even get close. There might be a problem on the way back though. Okay, missing person. Oh wow! Brakes on, brakes on, brakes on. Yeah, I was coming in way too fast for that. It's getting a little bit too exciting. Well, this is not an extreme planet, nothing else. So. Okay, hello guys. Okay, lifeform justice for indicate they are not who I am looking for, but they recently seen the target. Accept. Okay, the lifeform transmits navigational data to my exosuit. I was half expecting to have to bribe this guy with some rare elements. No, well, never mind. Certainly want to check out this pile of goodies over here.
Radiation protection falling.
Let's grab that. What this is. Have another talk with these guys. Press. Yep. We're just going to keep working on the language. Again, I would like to finish, maybe get all the words in the language one day. I can't see me doing it in this playthrough. Not unless I talk exclusively to Gek for the next part of this whole remaining until the update comes out. We got, what's that get word for barbarian? I think that was a spelling mistake there. I think it's meant to be barbarian, I think. What? Off in appreciation. Okay, the trader chose star to access my units of gratitude, giving me a gift in return. Oh, we got a little bit of ammonia. Oh! I didn't realise this was a timed mission. Sorry about that, guys. I was quite happily wandering around there and I didn't notice it. I don't think it's going to be a problem though, to be honest. I mean, I think what happens is these tend to... Well, we can be a bit sneaky here. We should be able to do it. We can just run across the 3 minutes. Yeah. Well, if I don't make it, I don't make it. We'll make it. Leg it across the surface. Oops. Exhausted. Yeah, nearly messed up there completely, didn't I? We'll be okay. So I think the timings for the missions is for walking distance rather than flying through the ship. This is interesting. Okay, this is also a landing place. The client sought to pinpoint the person in particular, and I found them. They should transmit the data back to the transmit location. Yeah. As location of a target, the client will be responsible for what they do for this information. Okay. And of course, we can have a quick look. This looks a bit different. Well, it's not going to be very big. Yeah, it's only a 19 slot. Is that a magazine stuck down, or is that just a graphic error? Let's just have a look at that. The waveform compressor. Well, okay. I don't need to talk to you because you haven't got anything, any great use. Well, we got a little bit of Mordite. Oh, this is actually... I could have come and landed here. Never mind, it's not a problem. I mean, I'm gaining loads and loads of junk here. My ship's over there. Anything round here of interest? Turn to mission agent. Yeah, we'll do that. Because by a little bit this up at long distance, we won't upset the Sentinels. Well, we shouldn't upset the Sentinels, but that's always a possibility when I'm playing. I seem to be very good at upsetting Sentinels. What we will do is, I think I'm just going to let that drop down a little bit for the moment, and no, just a little bit of sodium there. Then we'll have a little bit of a stroll back. Oops. creatures there.
Radiation protection. Falling units received.
They're different. Hello. I've actually got a mission to feed creatures. Hey, don't go away. Must admit, trying to feed creatures in this game is a little bit. Hello. Yeah, it's one of the more fun areas. I think I need some oxygen because I'm pretty sure that I was doing something and I actually consumed quite a lot of oxygen. Yeah. So I need to start picking up oxygen again. So I think I was manufacturing the paraffinium for the last part. So yeah, I need to start grabbing a little bit more oxygen back again. Oh, look at that.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Okay. And I've got a mission to kill. Look at that. What haven't I? This may not be one of my. Oops. Wait. How many goes have I got to have at you?
Radiation protection.
Oh. Through here. And we got a reinforced door. Okay. Let's jump back into the ship. My radiation protection is running out as well.
Radiation protection.
Ugh. Sent a mission agent. Yes, thank you. I'd love to do that base. We're going to hang around here a little while. That's a potential formula. So I'm just going to hang around, let that run out. I think I will just use that up. Yeah. Oops, yeah. That wasn't wasted. That will build back up again. Let me just check the plasma cannon is okay for the moment. I'm just going to hang around here. Okay. Just going to fly back in again. And there's another pod sentinel hanging around there. Oops.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Let's grab Boltcaster. Oops. Oops. In. Ah.
Radiation protection.
Hey, you're not meant to follow me in here. That's cheating. Well, you've got to learn the get word for fury. I think we've invoked a little bit of fury here. Wait, go away. Hey, I'm trying to do something. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away. Right, what have we got here? A rare Balerian. Oh, rare Balerian speech slug. Oh, so Balerian is actually a word. Something inedible laser. Trade vault shakes and closes. A trade vault shakes and closer inspection reveals that it's full of writhing mollusks. They are pink and slug-like with sharp blood teeth. A diagram on the screen in front suggests that inserting one in around my face with some benefits, with specific which orifice. Oh, it says ear, something, or death. Well, it says it's inedible. I think we're going to put it in the ear because it could have an overtures from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with the, since the Babel fish, isn't it? So it's like burrows deep into my hair. I feel better. I've learned the Vulkan word for answers, Vulkan word for detonation. So so we're going to learn the whole series of words. That's cool. And well, I wonder what that was at first, but right. Hey. I'm out of ammunition. Reload. There's no one else around. It's time to bail. I think this has been becoming one of my typical No Man's Sky gaming experiences. I don't know if any of you guys experience this, but I quite often set out to do something and then the whole tone of things goes off in a totally different direction. Because I had absolutely no intention whatsoever of locking horns with Sentinels in this video. I just wanted to get out and do a bit of exploring and maybe make a bit of cash. And I actually meant to use my fighter as well, come to think of it. So I think what we're going to do is just stooge across the surface here for the moment and see if we can see anything while that. Oh, the timer's gone down now, so. Right, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to get up into space. I'd like to cash those missions in, make a bit more cash. And then I think I would like to call the capital vessel and put that new tech into my new fighter. We'll do that while I'm thinking about it. Wow, that was a quick journey. Oh, come on. I'm in the mood, guys. So. Yeah, come on. Where are you? Yeah. Yeah, I know where you are. Where are you? Yes, come on. Oh. There we are. This is one. Okay. Okay, photon cannon. In some ways, this is quite a nifty ship in its own right, because it's only an explorer. Hey! Trying to ram me, eh? Wow, he's pretty maneuverable, actually. Yeah, that guy was pretty lively. And it's just back into here. And just have a, oops, better top that up while I'm looking at it. Condensed carbon, everything else is. We got. Let's top that up. I mean, I probably wasted a little bit there, but I think I can live with it, guys. That can go to high capacity. That can go to high capacity. Quite a lot of tritium. That can go to there. That can go to my normal suit. Magnetized ferrite. That can probably go to high capacity. I'm quite happily dumping everything into high capacity. I don't know if I've got the space. Yeah, I've got the space. Where's the oxygen? We've got 104 oxygen. That can go to high capacity as well. That could probably go to high capacity. Alright, yep. That could go to high capacity as well. Dihydrogen, I'm not sure. Yeah, we got. It can go to high capacity. Shove that in high capacity. We've got a couple of Gek relics. Ion battery. That could go to high capacity. I actually sold off some of my ammunition off camera. I was just getting so much of it. Yeah, I mean, you could have too much ammunition, I suppose. Right, let's see what resource analyst review art it's got. And missions. Wow. I think we got quite a few missions here. It's all the Sentinels. See, look. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Sentinel missions to hand in. Okay. We'll start at the bottom and work upwards, I suppose. Always we could stop. A couple of fusion accelerants. That's going to be useful. And we've got some thermic condensate. That'd be equally useful. I can put that in the Colossus. Okay, got some more fusion accelerants. So I can put that in the Colossus. We can use that to make something that's going to be worth even more. We've got some hot ice. Hot ice is not quite so useful at the moment because I don't have the higher level formulas. Enriched carbon, yes, certainly would want some enriched carbon. I think this is going to be a series of crafting examples here. 243 nanites, yes, we'll take that. Standing with the Mercenaries Guild has increased, thank you. Cryogenic chambers, wow, yes. They could be useful as well. Nitrogen salt. Yeah, this is definitely a crafting series of missions. 173 nanites. And 285,000 units. Wow. And browse missions. Do collect 1 glass, but not particularly that interested. So just to talk about what I'm going on about when these came in, we got here. So we got these items here, which are going to be useful. The hot ice isn't quite so useful. The nitrogen salt is, and the enriched carbon and thermic condensate. Shove that out of the way. And that there. Self-reacted. So we've got these items here. And just to show you, I mean, I don't have a wide enough range of formulas to take maximum benefit from this, but you can see here we've got the fusion igniter, which uses the geodesite and a portable reactor. The portable reactor is built using liquid explosives, so I've got 4 of those, so I can certainly make some liquid explosives and then make some portable reactors, and then that can move towards this area here. So we could go all the way for a fusion igniter because we've got geodesite. So that is really beneficial. And then what we got here, the enriched carbon. And I can't remember if I've got anything else here that's of great value. And here's the quantum processor. And so all I've got to do is make some circuit boards. And I can make the polyfiber now because I've been working on my starbolt farm. So this is the chain. See, I built the starbolt farm in the last part, which will allow me to make circuit boards because I've got the resources to make the heat capacitor. That's just frost crystals and selenium. I've already created that farm. And we've got this cryogenic chamber as well. I mean, I could sell the cryogenic chamber because I don't have the next tier up from that, if I remember correctly. I think the next tier up, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, it's a little while since I've thought about it. I think it's a stasis chamber, isn't it, if I remember correctly? Yes, I mean, I don't think I've built one in this series actually. But we could sell the... what we can sell? I'm certainly going to sell the Lemonum. That's a waste of time. And the Herox. Don't need that. Hang on to the hot ice for the moment because that's minus 11% on 1.5 million. I mean, that's 150,000. Platinum. It's okay. We dumped the Gek relics, they're just pulling up there. And again, the cryogenic chamber minus 10.8. I mean, that's what, over 370,000 loss. So I don't really want to have that. So I think we'll keep that for the moment. I think I'm just going to hang on to the rest because I just don't want to chuck money away if I can make even more from it. The activated cadmium. Let's just see if I can dump that. Don't really need activated cadmium. I've got plenty stored back on my primary base. It's minus 8.3, so it's not as bad as it was, so we'll sell that off as well. Keep the microprocessors for the moment. And so that's good. I don't want these videos to get too long simply because life at the moment is a little bit busy for me coming into the summer, and I want to try and maintain my schedule, which at the moment is a little bit ambitious. I'm trying to do too many series at one time. I'm in the middle of a perfect storm at the moment. Anyway, that's my problem, not your problem, so let's just get in here. And so what we're going to do is just add the tech to my new ship and then see if it's up to snuff for maybe getting out and doing a little bit of exploration. So we're just going to come here and jump out. Wait. And yeah, shields are there, so let's just have a quick look at this ship. Actually needs a new name. Yeah, so we've got that ablative armor there, so we crack that. And I mean, I could put that there, and then we just leave a random gap there. Yeah, I think we're. So how are we doing now? So we got shield absorption up to 1.9, and that's only an A class, so we can replace that eventually with an S class. But when we get another S class, we'll put one there. Or we could put one there because that would give us a boost on two sides, wouldn't it? Anyway, so we've got maximum pulse engines. We need an upgrade for the phase beam, more shield protection. So we check. I mean, weapons is good. Yeah, I think in general this ship's probably pretty ready to go and be used as my normal active ship, so I can't see any problems with that. In the next, maybe in the next part, we will go out and use this ship a bit more than the Explorer. But I think this is probably leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. So next part, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to go with the flow from now on until Beyond comes up. See where the game takes us, rather than me trying to decide what I'm going to do. Because I must admit that little excursion into killing the Sentinels was fun. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.